What's up, Juventus here. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's July 2nd. I'm back in the studio, as you can see, and we're going to kick things off with, in many fans' eyes, the guy that should be the top priority for Juventus. That is Calafiori, all right? And the latest reports suggest that it is going to be extremely difficult for Juve to sign the player, and that at Bologna, there is an agreement, an anti-Juve pact with the upper brass to not sell to Juventus, all right? And they are out there in media practically begging foreign clubs to come in and bid for Calafiori. However, none of this matters if, huge if, it is true that what all the top guys are saying right across the board, that the player's will is to join Juventus and Thiago Motta, right? As long as that player's will is there, we are fine. This is extremely similar, almost identical to the Locatelli situation with Sassuolo, all right? And the great news about this is that the latest report suggests that very, very soon, Calafiori is actually going to give his signal to Bologna that he wants his move, and he wants his move to Juventus. Once we get that, then we are in business and cooking, all right? Sure, the price may be high for him to come to us, but from there, we can work, especially if the player sticks to his guns and doesn't get tempted by any of the outside offers. Then Juve can work and gradually maybe bring that price down, all right? But that's the latest on Calafiori. Bologna, in fact, making life difficult for Juve, still probably sour about the fact that we took Thiago Motta, all right? But another big one for Juve, Thuram, one step away from joining Juventus, all right? This was expected to be Thuram week, and it is still expected to go down. Apparently, an agreement has been reached between Juve and Nice on a deal of 20 million euros. Now they are just sorting out the bonuses and the incentives that go towards those bonuses, essentially trying to figure out how difficult they are going to be to maintain, all right? But that one is expected to go down very, very soon. And then from there, we go to sales. Sales that are going to fund Coop Miners, as he remains one of the top targets around Juventus. But we may have a new top target in the attack, and that is Sancho. The latest rumors suggest that Thiago Motta is pushing and wants Sancho at Juve. Juve obviously went in for him at the winter mercato, and the player had agreed and given his yes to join Juve, but it fell through. Now we are said to be looking at bringing him back in again, all right? So now with this Sancho one, this is going to be a difficult move for Giuntoli to try and pull off. There are loose rumblings about Chiesa in an exchange, etc., but even that would prove very, very difficult, as the club has not sat down with Ramadani Chiesa's agent just yet to see what their desires, their intentions are going to be. But all signs are pointed to Chiesa and his agent coming back, trying to get that bridge gap again and again. The whole time I've been saying, is that deal still going to be on the table for Chiesa? We have to wait and see. That's the latest. Now, Sancho apparently a top priority for Thiago Motta in attack, all right? Other players in attack, well, Alvaro Morata, who was largely being rumored to want to come back to Juve, today apparently has shared his desire to remain at Atletico, and the rumor suggests that he has let the club, Atletico, know he wants to stick around, all right? So cross him off the list if that is in fact true. Besiktas is apparently interested in coming in for Eric Milik, and they are currently working with his entourage to try and see if Milik would have interest in joining the club from Istanbul, all right? Rabiot, the latest is we were hearing rumors about Milan coming in for him and offering up the same money that Juve has. Apparently, that is not the case. There were inquiries, but no such offer came forth from Milan. But apparently, Liverpool has an offer on the table. Rabiot waits for a better offer, all right? And he's apparently waiting for Real Madrid. Listen, when it comes to Rabiot, he's taken our offer. He has waited and waited. He does not care about the club. He cares about the money. He wants to go to the highest bidder. Get rid of him. Stop waiting around. Let's move forward. That's my 2 cents. Do you agree, disagree? Hit me in the comments, all right? But as far as Thiago Motta goes, hey, Motta might be the guy that is pushing for Adrian Rabiot. Well, he's pushing for Sancho. It's going to be interesting to see what goes down. But as far as Motta goes, July 8th or 9th, we're expected to get the proper presentation for Thiago Motta at Allianz Stadium. All right, so that's the latest news. You guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, but hit me in the comments with everything you think about today's news. All right, and I'm back tomorrow with another edition. As always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.